Hello and welcome back to Hardworking Man. Today we're up at the property. Rachel's with me and my two youngest boys, Nate and Zach. We're gonna get some work done, get the lawn mowed, get a new water hole put in, clear some shooting lanes, some last minute prep before deer season. I've got the new Coyote tractor, the new backhoe on it. Hauled it all here on the new 24-foot N&N galvanized utility trailer. I love this thing. The gooseneck does tow a little bit better, but this thing tows great and it's so much more convenient. When I was unhooking the tractor, like just stepping up on it is easy, the deck over. It was a pain climbing up and down because it was so much higher. This thing's so much easier to work with, so much safer. I feel a lot more comfortable loading and unloading the equipment on it. And these ramps, let me show you something about them. Now I don't have to adjust them for loading or unloading the tractor, but when I put lawn mowers on or four-wheelers, you gotta slide these ramps in and out. So I did an experiment. I'm always talking to you guys about strike hold, so I put my money where my mouth is. I love this stuff, that's why I share it with you. So let's take a look at this. This ramp doesn't have strike hold on it. This pin is bare, it's how it came from the factory, no strike hold. Now these ramps are pretty heavy duty, but there are heavier ramps out there with the support for unloading equipment, but still, one, you can hear that, and it doesn't slide, like if I push down here, but if you push up here at all, it just doesn't slide that great, and Rachel hates the noise. Now let's go take a look at the one I sprayed with strike hold. So this pin, I sprayed about a month ago with strike hold, and one thing I love about it is it doesn't collect all dirt and grime. It's not like a grease. And now, look how easy this thing slides. This is why I tell you about this stuff. Are you kidding me? If you move your ramps, if you have adjustable ramps, get strike hold, put it on your pins, you can thank me later. Strike hold comes in an aerosol can or in a spray bottle. I like the spray bottles best, but I still have this can that I use for cleaning guns and for little projects. We'll put a link in the description and in a pinned comment. You can get free shipping if you order some strike hold and use our code. Now that the test is over, I can add some much needed strike hold to this one. And once this dries, like I said, it's not really a hard film, and this stuff works wonders. If you guys missed the N&N trailer video, you're gonna wanna check that out. Check out Thumb Trailer, and if you buy a trailer from them, tell them you saw it on Hardworking Man, you're gonna get a free Thumb Trailer Hardworking Man t-shirt. Now, as far as trailers go, if you're loading or unloading heavy equipment, we've all seen the videos where the trailer picks up the back of the truck and the truck and trailer run down the hill. Actually, Jake from Dude Ranch had that happen, and it's not pretty. So, these jack stands, this came on my N&N. If you don't have them and you load equipment, get them. They're worth the money, they're worth the investment, they're a lifesaver, and they'll stop your trailer from lifting up the back end of your truck and running away on you.
My job today is going to be mowing the lawn while the boys head out into the woods. I have my bad boy Rogue here. I have an Audible book on tape, so I'm excited to listen to that while I just chillax and mow the lawn.
Getting her book going, getting set up. You can see the temperatures dropped substantially since yesterday, which is when I was hooking up that backhoe, just pouring sweat. It's a beautiful evening tonight, so hopefully we can get a lot of work done. I knew she was gonna forget the parking brake. We're still getting used to this bad boy. We haven't hit the first oil change yet, but this grass is a little overgrown, and we'll come back and we'll see how the cut is. We mowed it once with the Yakta YXR 710, and now we're gonna lay it down with the bad boy. He crashed. All right, this is a stand 2 years ago I killed my 150-inch buck out of. The road is about 15 or 20 yards behind me. We sneaking off the road up in the stand and can cover all the thick bedding area in front of me. So now I'm going to tell Zachary what branches to trim out so we have clear shots. Zach, this one right in front of me, cut the top 6 feet off. So make it longer, a little higher, right about there. And let go, there you go. All right, now that tree, that leaning tree, cut the branches off that are coming towards me. Go right up to the base, so you only have to cut it once if you can, if it's not too thick. Like right. Yeah, just cut right there on all of them. That Fisker's pole saw, it's a pole saw and pruner, and it works pretty good. It's I've had that thing probably 10 or 15 years, and it does a really good job. It's easy to use. It doesn't have the rope like your traditional pruners do. It's got like a nylon strap that runs along the handle, and it's easy to extend and collapse, and I love that thing. I don't see them that much anymore. I'm not sure they make this model anymore. There you go. All right, yeah, that one that's sticking out sideways. And now the tree to the right, the little tree. Yep, get the couple lower ones on that. Yep, and I didn't bring gas. Gosh. Now a few of these smaller trees that are in the way, I'm just gonna take down and fold towards the stand so we have a little more cover when we're coming in. So with these small trees like this, you can do what's called hinge cutting. It's where you just back cut it with no face cut, and then when you fold it down, this tree will stay alive on the ground so that it keeps cover, and the deer will actually browse on that. You don't want to do it with big trees because it's dangerous with barber chairs, but with small trees like this, you can do that. It's called hinge cutting. I don't do it a lot, but in the right circumstances, it's a great habitat tool. All right, we're gonna move along, clear out a few more stands, and then when we get to where we're gonna put the water hole, we'll bring you guys back. All right, so you can see this is one of the more open parts of my trail, and it's still a fairly tight fit with this NS. Back there where I was driving through it was a real tight fit, so I didn't want to record while driving, and this is one of the main reasons I downsized from that RX. This is our property. It's a corner piece. It's roads on 2 sides, and then field and cow pasture on the other 2 sides. This year it's corn. Inside of our property is all really thick. This is about as open as you'll find it. The deer love being in there for cover, and like I said, we only hunt the perimeters. We walk in along this trail that's been flail mowed and sprayed, so we don't brush up on weeds and leave scent on them. And then you can see here's another stand right there. They're just a few feet in off our perimeter trail, so we can sneak into them without disturbing the deer, and it works really well. All right, we just got back. It didn't take Rachel long to finish this lawn, and it looks pretty nice as expected. That bad boy lays down a nice cut, so does the Yakta. So now Rachel and I are gonna head out and hopefully get this water hole installed for the deer. right, I got a 90-gallon pond liner. I'm gonna dig a hole and put that in and get that filled with water. These work great for stand locations. I'll either use the livestock poly tubs or these pond liners. I picked this one up for free, someone that was getting rid of it, so that saves me some money. We got Rachel behind on the Honda 300. She's coming out to help and to film. So hopefully we can get this in before dark. First time ever running this backhoe. Hopefully it goes better than the mini excavator. All right, so right here about is where I want to put this pond or watering hole. There's a tree stand right over there, and deer like them to be more in the open, not too enclosed. So it's open that way, it's open along here, and then we'll open this up a little bit more after we get it dug in. I just got the trenching bucket on there. I didn't mess around with that. I don't know where to set up to dig the hole, so I might have to reposition a time or two, and let's see how this goes. All right, let's, oh, I forgot to release it. There we go. All right, so. Oh, we got a tree stuck in there. I picked the tree. Hello! Hello, people! There we go.
You want me to move it?
Luckily, this area is pretty sandy, so my poor technique here for my first time using it won't be too detrimental. So when I go too deep like that, it's not as terrible. But I can tell you with all these roots, this is a lot nicer than digging with a shovel. I can tell I got a root or something there.
Yeah, there's a lot of roots right there.
You want to grab that tree out of there? We're gonna see how much I got to go. When you bury these for deer, you want them buried flush. You don't want them sticking out. However it fits. All right, so I got a little bit more to do and then we'll have a little bit of shovel work and we'll have that in. Now we'll do it this way. All right, I got a little more and then it'll be the shovel. Man, like a professional. A little bit of shovel work, we'll have it buried, we'll fill it all in so that it's solid underneath, and I think we'll be good. Like I said, I got lucky here. This southwest corner of our property and the west end in general is this nice sandy soil. When you get further to the east, it drops and it gets wetter and more clay, more mud, but not the clay like we have back home. Man, this is some light, fluffy sand.
Thankfully.
I think once I run that thing for a little bit, I'll get all right at it. I was starting to figure it out. I just got to put some hours on it.
You really think you have that many projects to put hours on it?
Yeah, it's not super fast. Like where I drove earlier today, going out to do the things, there's a big ditch, and I bought a culvert for it a couple years ago, but I never put it in. Now once I get the wider bucket on, I can go put that culvert in.
Man, this is crazy light sand.
Yeah. She's good, no?
Try to get it a little more. Oh, that's probably good. Got it pretty solid on the bottom. Now we can just...
Yeah, work better on the back, the side.
That side I can... Why am I using a shovel? I got a backhoe. Let's test my skills. All right, enough of the shovel. Let me see if I can scoop this dirt and dump it over here. And probably either...
Fill your thing, probably.
Probably gonna fill it in there. I don't mind a little dirt in there though. All right, there it is. That didn't go too bad with the backhoe for my first time running it. As you can see, we're out of light. We got a lot done today. The boys got 4 or 5 tree stands cleared out. We got the water hole installed. Rachel got the lawn mowed. We didn't get the water added to this yet, but we will, and we might not have to with all the rain we've been getting. But when you put these water holes in for deer, you want to put a branch or something in them, because with these plastic edges, sometimes small animals will fall in and they can't get out. So this way they can get out, they don't drown, they don't rot in your water, and then the deer won't drink it, and it keeps an animal from drowning. So if you guys like this type of stuff, let us know in the comments and we'll try to do more of it. Thanks for watching Hardworking Man, guys, and have a great day.
Bye.